Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight I wanted to do a really quick video on some of my most recent thoughts about Deaf Noodles and kind of his decline and just share my thoughts with you. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I was getting ready to shut it all down for the night and I sat here and I started thinking, and then I jumped on YouTube again. I'm just telling y'all how this kind of unfolded. And I saw a video from Deaf Noodles that he got banned on Twitch because of a video that he posted that had some sexually explicit type content in it. And while I really don't care about that, at this point, nothing surprises me as far as him getting banned, shadow banned, whatever. Like, he's just uploading some really wild stuff that sometimes is against the terms of service, and just like the rest of us, he is not excluded from having to follow the terms of use or terms of service on a specific platform.
Anyway, back to the part that everybody wants to see. So later on during the podcast, we ended up getting a few text messages or communications from my assistants informing me that we had once again been swatted. Steven? Yeah. All right. Okay, so just, I don't know what to do. Apparently we just got swatted again. And after a long wait that literally felt like an eternity, an officer finally showed up. And let's just say that things went quickly off the rails. And that she was also not an officer, but a woman who is official at removing her clothes. I don't know what the fuck is going on. She's like straight up. She's
Outside stuff?
Oh my God. Why y'all do the black man like that?
Yeah, I feel like that Advil's gonna come to good use because of the many headaches this whole situation is gonna cause us.
Mama, turn off the stream, mama. Mama, turn it off. The police are here.
We're gonna tease you if you don't cooperate.
No, man down. Man down. Man down.
I don't mean to correct my co-host Steven right there, folks, but I think it's actually man up, if you know what I mean. Don't want to be too obvious, you know. We tend to be a little too on the nose with the show.
TOS.
Ironically, TOS in this case doesn't just mean terms of service. It also means titties on stream. And oh boy, did we get some titties on stream.
But as I was watching him kind of describe what was going on, it kind of dawned on me, this entire situation is pretty sad. And before I continue, I want to clarify that something can be sad without me feeling sadness for the person that is going through it. And that's kind of how I feel about this. And the reason that I don't feel sadness for Dennis is because he has brought all of this upon himself. Now, if he was someone who was not bringing things upon himself and he just was like misunderstood or had a couple bad takes and people were really upset with him for that, then of course I would totally be on his side because his personality and his history would speak for itself, where people could say, you know what, he's just having a rough time. Let's give it a week or so and see how he, comes out on the other side. But with him, it seems like he's going so far outside of any limits to add to the mess, to add to the drama, to add to his own downfall. And that's why I don't feel sadness for him, even though this situation is sad. Now, when I heard him talking about this, there's one thing that I've noticed with Deaf Noodles, and I try to not really comment on people's physical appearance because it's something that they can't really help. But with him, he has sort of this somber look to him as of the last couple of months. He doesn't look full of life. He doesn't look, like he has any joy. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to be like laughing and smiling to be happy, but there is something very gray about the way that he appears, the way he talks, the way he's looking. There's just a dark cloud over him. And for a second, I thought maybe I'm just overanalyzing this. And I went back and I looked at a video of his from 2 years ago where he was talking about Nikocado avocado. And honestly, Nikocado avocado videos are one of the videos that I used to watch on Deaf Noodles. Anytime Dennis would talk about Nick, I would tune in and hear what he had to say, because I felt like his reactions and updates were really easy to follow. So I went back and looked at a couple minutes of one of his old Nick videos. And you can just tell the huge difference of kind of how he carried himself and the way that he looked a year and a half to 2 years ago versus now.
You know that YouTubers, other YouTubers check your tags. They want to see how you're tagging things, because the way you tag your videos really influences how your video gets placed and ranked in the algorithm.
It's really a night and day difference. And once I saw those two, that's kind of where this whole idea of this situation is sad. When you think about someone's potential and what they could have been and what they are now, it can be disappointing as a subscriber, or even if it's someone in your real life, like a friend or a family member. And I look at his channel and I think he could have been something really cool. He had something a little bit different going on where he was giving this YouTuber and influencer commentary, quick, to the point, easy to follow. His videos were always up early in the day, so you could have breakfast and watch his video and hear what was going on for the day. Or maybe when you get to work, you sit down at your desk or, you know, wherever it is, and that's when you can listen to his video and kind of see what's going on. He would cover multiple people in a single video, and it was kind of a cool thing. And to see what he has turned his channel into is tragic. And am I gonna take it personally and like be super upset over it? No, I'm not. But when I see people like Dennis kind of blow up their own platform, I feel like it also gives me a little bit of, it's just kind of something to keep in my back pocket. Not that I would ever act anything like Dennis, but just as a reminder to hold yourself accountable. Allow your subscribers to hold you accountable. If you are exhibiting this prolonged period of not being able to take criticism, yelling at people, lashing out, doing a bunch of really weird videos, kind of attacking others, if you're doing that and a large part of your audience is saying you need to reel it in, I don't know what's going on, maybe you need to take a break, that's something that you should listen to. And as a reminder, I know that not everyone on the internet is going to like you. I get how the gig works. But there for a while, there was a large part of his audience that was saying that exact same thing. Reel it in, calm down. I don't know what you're doing, what's going on. And he ended up calling them haters, and those are people that didn't want to fuck with him. So he lost, early on, then he lost throughout. And as of the last 4 to 6 weeks, people have really been vacating his channel. So I don't know. I just wanted to put my thoughts out there like I usually do. It is a sad situation, but no, I do not feel sadness for Denis because he did this to himself, and he had so many opportunities to reflect and stop what he was doing, but instead he chose to keep going, and he's continuing to keep, he's continually going even as of right now. So having a YouTube channel and building it up and having an online presence can be really cool, but especially within commentary, I think in order to be successful for a long period of time within commentary, you need to have a fair amount of self-awareness and know when to listen to your community. If there are a lot of them calling you out for the same thing, it might be time to take a look at that, or we'll just have more situations like Deaf Noodles. Might not be as bad, but I can think of a few YouTubers that could definitely go down the path that Denis is on. But time will tell. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.